would you do if your boss made you remove your child from health insurance? When the new investors bought our company, everything changed. My boss, Mark, suddenly had a lot of power. He acted like he owned everyone. He even fired employees he didn't like, including old workers who had spent their whole lives at the company. He also started flirting with me all the time. I tried to ignore it, but one day he went too far. He tried to touch me. I pushed him away and said, "I'm single. That doesn't mean you can do whatever you want with me." After that, he got mean. He cut my hours, left me out of meetings, and blamed me for things I didn't do. I wanted to quit, but I couldn't. I have a daughter, Emily, who has asthma, and I needed the health insurance to pay for her medicine. One morning, Mark called me into his office with that fake smile he always uses. "Corporate thinks our health plan costs too much," he said. "If you really care about this company, take your daughter off it. Prove your loyalty." I froze. I couldn't believe he was asking that. I didn't argue. I just nodded. That night, I removed Emily from the health plan. The next day, I printed the confirmation and put it on his desk. He looked so proud. "That's my loyal employee," he said with a smirk. I wanted to cry, but instead I started planning. Mark thought he was untouchable, but he wasn't careful. He bragged a lot about money, and people whispered he was doing shady things. I talked to my coworker Sarah, who also hated him, and we went to HR. We told them we wanted to record a performance review meeting. HR agreed. They were already suspicious of him too. The next day, Mark came to the meeting full of himself. HR put a recorder on the table and said it was for notes. I asked calm questions about his rules and how he handled company money. He laughed and said too much, bragging about moving money around, controlling people, and even admitting he told me to remove Emily from the plan. After the meeting, HR sent the recording to corporate lawyers. The next morning, investigators arrived. Mark tried to act innocent, but it was too late. Everything he said was on tape. He was arrested for embezzlement and other crimes. A week later, he called me from jail. His voice was shaking. He begged me to tell investigators he was misunderstood. I put the call on speaker so HR could hear. I said, "You wanted loyalty?